My name is Vnuk, and I am the owner of North Haven Crossfit. This gym is a very dangerous place, could be for someone I can't see. So I wouldn't have never have done this. If it wasn't for my history with services for the blind, because I knew what they could do. I trusted in them. I trusted in myself. And when the opportunity came available that that North Haven CrossFit was going up for sale, I knew that I was going to be able to walk through that door because I had them behind me. When I was growing up, I was able to see what I felt pretty normally. It wasn't until I went to college. During my fall baseball season of my freshman year, I was on the mound, and I remember looking in to receive the catcher's signal. I literally couldn't see his fingers anymore. That's when I knew that there was something more going on with me. I remember Dr. Burson, he came in and he just told me that it's called retinitis pigmentosa, and he's told me that this was a condition that was going to cause me to go blind. Before I was blind, I worked as a personal trainer because that's what I wanted to get into as a career. I eventually ended up getting into school counseling. When I realized that my vision was declining, I needed to reach out to services for the blind. I met with my vocational counselor, and just the way he spoke to me, he gave me hope. They had ways of helping me, and all I had to do was open the door for that. They sent a home aid person to make my home more accessible, so they set me up with a vocational technologist. I got so much technology from them. This open book reader that would allow me to read papers. They gave me a Victor reader stream that allowed me to take notes. They gave me a rainbow reader that I could use to determine colors, because sometimes, I had to make sure that my shoes were matching when I was going to work. An Optilix unit, and that allowed me to place a piece of paper under it, and it would actually read the piece of paper to me. Then they also gave me mobility training through their mobility services. He would train me using a cane. They literally helped me keep my school counseling job for about a decade while I was completely blind. And it wasn't just their services that helped me do the job, it was also their advocacy. Because when you're blind or have a disability, you're often questioned by your employers as to whether you can still do this job. The best thing about being a business owner is that you have more control in your life. And when you're blind or you're disabled, you lose a lot of control. There's so many things that are taken away from you. There's so many more things you can't do. So it is nice to have a little bit more control back into your life over what you do for your employment. My advice to somebody losing their vision is to get ahead of it. And this is a mistake that I made. I should have contacted services for the blind long ago, but I was afraid. I didn't want people to know about my vision loss. And if I would have gotten ahead of it, it would have been such an easier transition for me, because what I found is that once you start opening that door, once you start working with services for the blind and you have them on your side, then the rest of the world knows and understands you better.